Are you feeling low, lower boobs, lower estrogen, lower expectations for life in general, lower amounts of F's to give? Well, you're not alone, and we've got the lowdown. The ladies of Nursing and Cursing are here to welcome you to our sequel, Aging and Raging, the podcast. I'm Kate.
I'm Molly.
I'm Christine.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Allie.
And together, we are Aging and Raging.
Hey guys, welcome back to Aging and Raging. I almost called it
Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
I just need you guys to share for people we only have 9 people who watch us on YouTube. So for the people listening, you need to know what just happened.
And literally 9 people.
You guys,
YouTube.
can you please follow us on YouTube and
one of them
like it
was
or
my
something?
friends. One of them was Andrew.
Quitty, remember yesterday when you said, I thought you said we only had 2 downloads? And I was not phased by that.
Yeah, I was like, I think I said something like, we've had 2,000 downloads. Like, cool. And Allie goes, so we've only had 2? And she was deadly serious and not at all phased or upset, just matter of fact. Like, Allie, no, not that bad.
Oh my God.
Shout out to Andrew, though, who he's a wonderful friend.
He's a fan, and he's a true fan and a true friend.
We know because he saw us on YouTube.
That's
family.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Andrew.
I'm going to start getting YouTube ready. I just told Sarah.
Okay.
1 of 2 listens.
So tonight, I want to talk about some things that we used to care about and maybe we don't now.
Mm-hmm. Easy.
I don't give a heck anymore about blank.
IDGAF about feeding my kids. Over it. They don't eat. I don't care anymore. Isn't that awful? Like, I still try. Roll back. I used to make like beautiful organic dinners with all the bits and pieces. Mm-hmm. And they used to eat it and now they don't. And after a year of throwing away every dinner, it's not top of mind. And I know that's terrible.
Not top of mind. I love that phrase there.
Yeah.
Not top of mind.
Not top of mind to nourish my children.
It gives it such a professional spin.
Right. I mean, Domino's on speed dial, but also I don't know how this happened, but I have an Apple Watch and I will feel it vibrate sometimes and I look down and it's like Domino's has dinner for you. And I'm like, how did they know?
You're like, yes, sign here. Well, I think I used to like freak out stupidly and embarrassingly about like, oh my God, I fed my kids nuggets and whatever. Now I'm like,
remember when they
fire it up, baby.
When they were babies, it was like
hand
cranking everything.
Hand cranking every
pumpkin and the beets and
smashing the blueberries and cutting the grapes.
I never cut a grape, Sarah. I will say that.
What? Never cut grapes?
I never cut a grape.
Do you guys know that
cocky.
there are
It's not the flex you think it is.
There are actually grape cutters.
Never cut grapes. Fuck them kids.
It's the only flex I got, right?
What's the point of a grape cutter?
So they
It's
don't
one of
choke.
those little. Sarah, have you seen them? Molly, Molly told us about them, but I've seen them. That you like put the grape in it.
Do you put
You
in
do, like, a
multiple?
little-
It only makes sense if you could load it with like 20 grapes and fire away.
I don't think so.
Oh, well, then that's so stupid.
one at a time.
One at a time.
let me
The
look it
work
up.
to put it through the contraption. It's ridiculous.
Look it up.
Faster to learn CPR.
It seems like you would choke easier with a cut grape. Would you choke easier with a grape that was cut?
Somebody
wouldn't
told me
get
you're supposed to cut them. Somebody told me after I never cut the grapes either, but there was another parent present and I was doing like performative snack prep
Like,
and
I
I
need them
was
to
cutting
think.
them.
Yeah, been there.
Performative cutting.
And it was so obvious that I'd never done it before because that parent was like, "Oh, I think sorry, I think you're supposed to cut them lengthwise."
Stop.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
Oh my God, it's one of
You were going horizontal, you idiot.
yeah.
It makes total sense though, because
Same.
you want
Agreed.
to cut through the like the
No.
The
Yeah,
Molly's
no, you
on
want
Amazon
to be
right now,
longer
and
and skinnier.
she found the grape cutter.
Like,
It's one at a
can you guys-
I
time.
just want the grapes to be
That's
really
Can I
easy to
see this?
mush into my carpet.
Ridiculous. Yeah,
Mm.
that's
One at a time.
a lot of work.
Also, grapes in
That's
cereal
too
isn't a
much.
thing, so I know that's AI.
Grapes in
No,
a
that's
cereal,
AI.
sick. Grape nuts, my
Ew.
ass. I also do like performative lunch packing now because my kids don't eat their lunch, but I have to do a beautiful looking lunch so I don't get reported to CVS or something.
Right, you're like, I
Every
really hope
day.
so, you're like,
I'm
I hope
just-
their 17-year-old counselor clocks this on its way to the garbage. Like, I fucking
Yeah, I'm like repurposing the carrots they didn't eat and like the whole apple I pack, and I'm just like, here
same
it is
carrots
again.
Monday through Friday.
100%.
Yeah.
Performative
Also,
packing.
I don't care if you like it or not. Like I might actually cook something. And if I put it
Oh.
down on the table
Yeah,
and my kid is like, ew, or this is
Mm.
gross or complaining or whatever,
yeah,
I don't give a fuck. In
yeah.
fact,
Go
I
eat a
don't say
cheese
anything
stick.
anymore.
It's not my problem.
Molly has seen it. I have a real big critic when it
Her,
comes to
her
the food.
youngest son is, let's see,
Mm.
this tastes rotten.
Mm.
This tastes rotten. This is rotten.
Rotten is so funny. It's so specific.
Rotten. I could hear
It's
him.
not like it's not to my taste or I don't like it.
Yeah,
It's like
this is
you
rotten.
fucked this up.
Rotten.
That's so mean. Levi will do I give it a 6 out of 10. It's mid. He rates everything. This is a 2.
That makes me so
Mavis
angry.
Mavis will do me
I
one
get
of
it all the
these.
time.
It rolls
Mavis
off
will
my
launch
shoulders.
in like this.
Oh, I bet she's hard.
Hey, I'm just wondering, like, did you make this differently than usual? I'm just wondering, like, did you use anything different this time? No, it's fine. It's just like it tastes curdled. I'm just wondering if you did something different. I'm like,
Frances is like very
Passive approach.
skilled because she is a selective eater, or I don't know what the proper term is these days. You're not supposed to say picky eater, but or maybe just not in front of them.
Right.
Anyway, she doesn't eat very many foods. So, but she did a cooking class last year at school, and now she'll taste things,
That's awesome.
but she won't like them. Like she's realized now that she can just, as long as she tastes the food,
Tries it.
yeah, she tries it, then
That's a big deal.
everyone's pretty satisfied. But she
I
has,
feel like all kids learn that. All kids learn that quick exit from dinner. Like, I'm just gonna let mom watch me take one fake ass bite. Tried it, not for me. Thank you though.
Can I just have a
I
cheese
feel
stick
like
and
she's
seaweed
smart.
instead? That's what Matilda does. I tried it. Can I just have a cheese stick and seaweed? And I'm like, cool, sure.
A cheese stick and seaweed.
I don't give a fuck anymore if my personal clothes come from the hamper or my drawers.
What about underwear? Do you flip? Do you reverse it? Flip it and reverse it?
If I have to.
Don't wear them.
I hardly
underwear
ever
is a
wear underwear
non-negotiable.
either.
Allie,
Don't wear them.
I hardly
Never.
ever wear underwear because I
What
wear
about-
I wear lots of things that have like built-in underwear, like plenty of like athleisure that has like something happening. And otherwise,
You wear skirts?
that's me. I'm in a tennis court every day. How'd you guys know? Or I don't know, like if there's a pair right there, sure, I'll throw them on. But if not, I don't care about finding 5 extra minutes for clean
You're just
underwear.
pantyless and penniless.
Yeah.
Penniless.
Totally.
Yeah.
but Allie, if you re-wear a pair of shorts, like who washes their jean shorts?
I don't wear
Not
jean shorts
me.
without underwear.
I don't give a
She
fuck.
DGAF.
Allie's
She's got some
okay.
discharge on her denim.
Hey! For those of you who aren't
No.
on YouTube,
Then you should log on and follow us because we only have 9 followers.
Allie and I are in the
You
same
just
room today, you
almost
guys.
saw Allie's.
Dirty
Ella just
denim.
logged on to her
Private
denim jeans
parts.
because
Dirty
she's not wearing
denim.
underwear.
Her dirty
DD.
denim.
Allie and I are
IDG.
together because she's
Yeah.
here from Hawaii on her summer trip. So we're podcasting on together,
You're
shoulder,
sharing a mic.
shoulder to
It's cute.
shoulder with matching seltzers. Oh my god, I'm burping.
Cheers.
You're burping
Cheers.
on air.
Red. I DGAF about like getting dressed when I leave the house. Like I'm comfortable being in my sweats or like my workout clothes that are dirty or like I don't care about putting an outfit together anymore.
I feel sad about what IDGAF about. I
Gritty,
feel
you
like
look great all the time. Like I'm
You
I
going
don't
do.
understand that, Christine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just need
Million
to
bucks.
I'm
make
gonna
sure that
rage
we
against
close
that.
this loop. You look fucking amazing every
You do
day.
look amazing.
I
But
don't
like I'll
believe a word
spend
you
a
just
whole
said.
day. You'll see me like we'll go to coffee after we work out and you're like, I can't go. We just worked out. I don't look good in this outfit. And I'll be like, who cares?
Well, that's the thing. Like, we can have an episode all day long where you guys talk about the things that you don't give a fuck about anymore.
Hmm.
But I'm sorry that this phenomenon has not reached me
Right.
No, I
as
know.
of
I'm
yet.
just saying I do it. You know that I do it, but I appreciate the compliment.
Sarah, I actually said the same thing at dinner. I was like, I don't think this is our topic. I don't think I'm here yet. I don't think I'm there yet. But then Allie reminded me of all the things I don't give a fuck about.
Well, I was like,
Like
well, no,
what?
there are things like I don't give a fuck about my kids' education.
Okay, Allie, that's what
Now
I was
we're
gonna
talking.
say.
Now
The
we're
one that
talking.
made Allie, the one that made me sad is
Okay, I used to care way too much. Spent years on boards, fucking charter
Ugh.
school, this and that, and now I'm
Ugh.
like, are you happy? Because I don't give a
Right.
fuck.
Yeah, I feel like the one that makes me sad is I feel like I used to push reading so hard with my kids.
Oh, IDGAF about
And your
reading.
youngest, like,
Never
Wolfie
touched a
can't
book.
read.
Wolfie like might be one of those kids that can't read till 10,
Well,
which is
yeah,
fine.
like I understand that. Like the most important thing is that they're happy. And I guess
Right.
like when they're younger, it's so hard to see that because I honestly, it's sometimes it's really hard to tell if your kid's happy or not when they're younger. You know, they're just like having tantrums or at least I have a kid who had a lot of tantrums and meltdowns, so it was like really hard to tell. But now it's just so nice. Like they're happy, okay, that's it. That's the most important thing.
You mean well, maybe Sarah, so maybe your don't give a fuck is maybe you're just getting so much better at picking your battles. Maybe you're just letting so much more shit go and you're seeing a difference.
Right. Like
Maybe.
that. Yeah, it sounds like it is. She's
Mhm.
awesome.
But I do know what you mean, Sarah. Like, yes, that's what I was saying to Allie. Like,
You
we
got a visitor.
are, somebody's knocking on the door. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm, Tim.
Mm-mm.
No, where's
Tim,
the
you
husband
had
of
a
the
job.
house right now?
You had a job.
you little shit.
Dude,
Okay,
they're still at the door.
the kids.
Ignore.
Because you know we have 4 kids in the house because we're both here. Okay, but what I was gonna say, I could say, oh yeah, I don't give a fuck when I look like, but I mean I do care what I look like and how I present, and
Yeah.
I still care, but oh, it's slowly declining.
I care, but I feel like what I say mean by that is I also oddly feel more confident in my skin, you know, in a way where I'm
Yeah.
like I can just wear this stupid outfit all day. I still feel, you know, not
That's great.
horrors, maybe. Where
That's
maybe there
awesome.
was a time I would be. But I will tell you what I I do give a fuck about, but I've let go and stopped the battle a lot of screen time. And I hate it. And
Oh
it
God,
used to
me
be the
too.
biggest family fight and trigger and bring so much
Misery.
unhappiness and misery in the
Anxiety,
household.
strife,
And
fighting.
I so much, and I've really started to release. I mean, there's still limits, and I do give a fuck, but I have to stop giving so many fucks because it's not worth it.
That one is
Uh-huh.
so hard.
It is so hard, but geez. Then I think about like they had a whole day at school or camp and they're tired and they want to
We
just
could do, I mean,
unload.
the
I get that
evolving nature of
too.
screen time is so hard because
It's
how you feel about letting your 2-year-old hold your phone for 2 hours is different than how you feel about your
right.
12-year-old on an
Oh,
iPad for 2 hours. It's so hard.
does Wolfie have iPad time and stuff like that?
Are you being kind to me right now? Oh my God. You're so sweet. Bless your heart.
Okay, when did he start hitting the
Wolfie,
pad, hitting the
Wolfie
sauce?
age 4. You know what Wolfie had for dinner tonight? I made you guys a video.
YouTube.
Family-sized bag of Doritos. Sat down on the couch and said, "I want to watch that movie I saw, K-pop Demon Hunters."
Oh, Kate, we're watching that right now upstairs, right this second.
I was like, "Wait, what is that?" He was like, "Mom," his sweetest little voice, "Mom, It's the show about these beautiful girls.
Uh-huh.
Then they come and rip your freaking head off. I was like, age 4.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
I was like, okay,
I love
sweetie,
that we still
sounds-
have a baby on this
Oh my
podcast.
that
God, me
sounds great,
too.
sweetie. Put it on.
Go for it. Enjoy those Doritos. I love nacho cheese here too.
I just lay next to him scrolling my phone, and I was like, ugh. If I read him 5 minutes of a book and brush his teeth after this, will I somehow?
Yes.
Right, you
I'm
got
like-
your win.
Yeah, I'm like, does it all come out in the wash?
I don't know.
Teeth is one where I've really slipped with my kids.
Oh
my God.
God.
Talk about
Teeth.
not give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about your teeth.
I don't give
don't
a
give a
fuck.
fuck
Just
about your
brush at
teeth.
night. Morning is fake news. Whatever. Just roll.
I never ever brush Wolfie's teeth in the morning. Who's got time to go back
Nobody.
upstairs?
Nobody. Ain't nobody got time to brush a tooth.
And the big kids will shame me. They'll be like, Mom, his breath fucking stinks. Did you brush his teeth? I'm like, yeah, I did. Wolfie will be like, no, you didn't. I'm like,
He tells on you.
you guys are annoying. I'm like, you brush his teeth. You want to go back upstairs, find the toothpaste that's not spicy, wrestle him on the ground for 4 minutes? No. I'd rather
Not
just get that
spicy.
cat-
I
It's
love
like those teeth are
babies.
gonna fall out anyway.
Right.
And I obsessively brushed one of my kids' teeth, and guess what? They got
Cavities.
cavities anyway, so fuck it.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I'm like,
The fuck
I
about
still
your
spent
oral
a small
hygiene.
fortune on cavities.
Huh?
We
Isn't
had a
that
whole
is
episode
that
on
a rap song?
What? I
What?
don't give
I
a
don't
fuck.
give
about-
I don't give a fuck.
About
All I
teeth?
really say is that they don't really care about us.
Teeth.
No, that's
That's
not where she
no
was
pretty-
going with that.
Fuck that song. Oh,
Oh yeah. He's canceled, right?
You know what else I don't give a fuck about in the personal appearance section?
Uh-huh.
okay.
I no longer do anything to my eyebrows, do anything to my mustache.
Oh, I'm not there yet with that.
All I
No.
do is my bangs. I stopped coloring my hair. I mean, this actually sounds sad. When I'm saying these things out loud, it doesn't. It sounds like a cry for help. I'm like, I don't brush my kids' teeth. I don't wax my mustache. We eat Doritos for dinner. We don't read books anymore. I'm like,
This
are
whole
you hearing
episode is
yourself?
gonna get us
Like,
reported.
yeah, don't have fur
Worst
kids.
mom.
But yeah, anything on my face. I mean, some like the eyebrow thing, honestly, either it's true or I just tricked myself. My eyebrows basically stopped growing where I waxed them for years.
Mm-hmm.
So there's
I
I
nothing
feel
on
like
my-
great.
that's true. They look good.
well, they're fine, but also like
Mine either.
whatever. I'm also super cognizant of how much the girls see me do to myself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this is a whole other conversation. My 11-year-old did say when I was like, I want to embrace how I naturally look and I'm not going to color my hair anymore and I want to look like the real me and I'm excited to look like my authentic self. My 11-year-old was like, right, but there comes a point.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Fucking roasted girl.
There comes a point.
There comes
She
a
was-
point.
There comes a point.
I love the way she's just so
She's so
passive
mean.
aggressive and mean.
There comes a point.
Mm-hmm. You got told.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a
Um,
great point because I got my daughter in the mirror tonight. Allie can attest because we went to ice cream. Put on upper and lower black eyeliner.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good.
Like
That's
a
a good
cat.
Lower,
look, though.
like a cat. And I said, Matilda, we got to draw a line. You cannot do lower eyeliner as well. Like it's going to melt off like a
Well, it's
cock.
very editorial. I kind of
And
like it.
she said it was. She said, oh, I like it. I feel good in it. And I said, okay, cool. And then I just hid the eyeliner so she could no longer find it. But she's
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 very
so
much-
good at it.
She's really good at it. It
And
is
she
so-
looks, I know this sounds fucked up because it's so Jean Bonnet, but she looks great in makeup.
Oh my God.
She does her little perfect
Nobody
face.
wears a full face like Maddie.
Nobody. I know. We were going to get ice cream with Allie and her kids and Molly's kids, and I'm like, okay,
They were
let's
like-
hop in the golf cart. She's like, wait, I gotta brush my hair and put on makeup. And I'm like, no, we're just running down the street, and it was tears. I want to do my hair and makeup.
Right. It's
You know
about,
I
what?
mean,
it's
there's a
about her feeling
14-year-old
like she
boy
looks
in
the
that
most
golf
like
cart.
herself.
What's that?
There's a 14-year-old boy in that golf cart.
She's
She
only
needed to.
8.
Well, but
Yeah.
and then
I
in
know,
the
I
ride
just mean, like-
over, Levi goes, Matilda, we're just getting ice cream. Like, why do you feel like you have to put on makeup and get ready? And she said, it just makes me feel good.
Right.
Listen,
She
Yeah.
wants
my
to
mother
feel like
was
she
on her
did.
deathbed. I know this sounds dark, but I'm making a point.
Yeah.
She before like she people were taking her out to dinner to just like say goodbye,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before every time she went out, she flossed her teeth,
Oh.
she
Oh,
brushed her teeth,
wow.
Mm-hmm.
and she wasn't much of a makeup girly, but she brushed her hair. She
I
wanted
remember
to look good.
she
Still,
wore lipstick, right, Sarah? My vision of Dorothy always has a lip on. Am I wrong?
really?
My mom won't be caught dead
I'm
without
not
a
sure.
gloss.
I'm
My
also feeling so shamed by Sarah because I just said I cannot find the non-spicy toothpaste for my 4-year-old. And Sarah said, my mom on her deathbed still brushed her teeth. I've been like, this is a reality
My
check I
point was
needed.
that she just like never stopped caring.
Yeah.
Right.
She like wanted to present her best self
Right.
always.
My Noni, my mom's mom would never leave her house without my lip. Get my lips. Chris, get my red lips. I can't leave without my lips on. Like she did nothing but always had a red lip on. Like
Uh-huh.
I love
cannot,
that.
how
Her
dare you
lipstick,
leave the house without the red lipstick?
and it was like fire red.
Amazing.
Fire red with her jet
Amazing.
black hair.
Oh yeah,
That's
And
so
she
great.
what's up.
wouldn't be caught dead with a nude lip. The
Mhm.
horror. Well,
Mm-mm.
and that's what Matilda's going on too. I won't be caught dead without my black gothic eyeliner at the age of 8.
Yeah. Okay, what else do we not care about?
I
Um,
can't list anymore because somebody's gonna like check up on me later. I feel bad for me.
Someone's gonna
I
do
don't
a
care
well
about my
check.
dirty car.
Oh, well, I never
Oh,
did.
never did.
Chrissy never
No.
did. I never did.
Never did.
No.
My car has always been knee-deep plastic.
My car
With
is
dents.
You'll be
so
sifting through
nasty
the
too.
shit to sit in my
Can be.
car.
But I guess I care because I hold so much stress over my dirty car.
I feel like
Hold
you
on.
carry self-worth about your dirty car, Molly.
You
get
do. You are so attached.
you take it so personally, and it's like you're a busy working
By the way, I
Mom.
hit your you might have a scratch on your
You hit
It's a
you
safe
you
space.
crashed my van
Yeah.
on
I
what?
mean, leaving, look at
I love that you're not even
leaving
looking at Molly, telling her you're looking at us.
Yeah.
leaving Critty's neighborhood, the gate got the mirror.
Did the kids tell you I had the same accident?
No, they were just like, Mom. It was like,
Oh my God.
bam. And I was like, oh,
Wait, bam?
shit. Yeah, it's like a little bit of on the outside of the mirror on the right.
Like a
here.
knife, someone knifed your car.
Sorry, I'm so
It's cool.
sorry.
I hit the same place.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Levi and Maddie were, at least Levi was in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you scratched it. Oh, I remember that.
On the,
You
I
were
was
going in on the
now.
tail end of somebody.
I was like going slow so they could come in behind me,
Oh.
thinking about others.
Oh,
That's what you get.
Ugh, I don't
you
give
gotta
a
stop
fuck
giving
about
a
others.
fuck about that.
Okay. Are you ladies ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Oh.
Okay.
Here we go.
Failing it.
Okay. It's that
Sorry, guys.
time.
We'll get our
Alright.
audio right.
Nailing it. Got a Costco card.
Yes,
Oh,
girl.
Well,
You got to take me. I've never been. Well, I've been with Allie in Hawaii, and we've talked about that, but I've never been here.
We get a Costco card twice a year and never use it. It's a huge fight in our household.
Twice.
Like I get it every year. I'm like,
Oh,
this is the year
renew
we're
it.
saving money,
Right.
renewing my Costco membership.
Mhm.
But if I lived in Florida, I would go all the time. It's very different here.
I got it for
You
Tim
still
for
have to
Father's
have
Day.
space though. Like,
Yeah.
why shop at Costco? I bought a thing of paper towels from Costco. Like I went with somebody who had a card for my wedding, and we got the paper towels there. I'll be using these paper towels for. Did I already tell this story?
no.
It's such a good one. I can't believe you haven't told it before.
Fuck you. I'm going to be using these paper towels for the rest of my life. There's so many. It's taking up so much space in my laundry room. Like,
Yeah.
Space I need.
I can't wait to do that.
I'll
So
take
that's
some
my
off your- I
nail.
will take some off your hands, Sarah.
I know
Okay.
people who are really the people I really admire here. Like I asked our friends would come over for dinner and they were like, "Can I bring anything?" I said, "Actually, I'm out of paper towels. Can you grab some?"
Oh,
And this person showed up
That's
with
a
a roll of
nail.
paper towels, but they told me that they had never bought a single roll of paper towels from the bodega before. They only bought them at Costco because otherwise it was a waste of money.
Well,
And
then
that's
why didn't they have any in their cabinet to bring you?
they
They
were on
did.
route, but you're right. But that's so if I could be that disciplined, the savings would
Right.
be insane.
Hmm.
We're
I
not-
just can't.
we're
I'm not
not-
good at thinking ahead. I go to the grocery store like every day.
I'm
Yeah.
not good at thinking
don't know how to
ahead. I'm not
shop
good at
bulk.
thinking
I'm
on
not
my
good-
feet. I'm just
Cootie, your house is perfect for Costco. I can already see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
my
problem
fridge
with
is
Costco is-
notoriously empty.
the problem with
Mm.
Costco is
I
that
just-
A, you have to have space. Sarah's right. B, in my experience, the minute I buy something in bulk is the day my kids decide they will never eat it ever again.
Yeah.
This is how I
Right.
ended up with 7,000
happens.
packets of seaweed. This is
Yeah,
how I've
it
ended up
happens.
with.
Oh, they're done with seaweed?
They've come
They
back around.
cycle
but
out
okay.
of everything.
They
Bitch and
cycle out of
sauce. You
everything.
can get it at Costco, Kate.
What's that?
Bitch and sauce. You can get a huge one. at
Yes,
Oh, I love
yes,
that.
that's worth my trip. But the parking here, I'm not. If you
Yeah.
live in New York City and you know about the Costco pain, leave us a comment because it's
No.
Wow. Okay.
Don't get her started.
you can't park. Don't get me.
Mm.
fucking
Don't get her
That's
started. She's
exciting.
getting riled up over here.
Okay, quick
At
fail
Costco.
though, guys. My
Okay.
my fails. Oh, I got a handyman. That was another nail.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah,
I
you
thought you were gonna say a
did.
hand job for some reason. The look
No.
on your face.
No,
Well, like-
From the
but he's been doing
handyman.
some stuff.
You got a
around-
handy?
No, so, but like he's young. He's like 20, 27,
Yeah.
28 or something. So it's not like I'm like
Meow. Oh, I
no.
saw him. He wasn't.
mm-mm. No, he's just young and I'm old. It's not like that. But he does a great job.
At
And
what?
he
the fact that you have to say it's not like that.
where did Gritty go?
I'm
So,
just fucking with
Gritty,
you.
stop.
It's not like that. Okay.
So he I lost my train of
You're getting all guilty.
Oh, okay. He was cutting down the bushes and I needed him to do an entire side of the house, like full on clear the bushes, everything.
So
on
you
it,
could get a
everything out.
chicken coop?
He cleared your bush.
No, but the other side, Sarah.
Okay.
And I went to pick up the kids from camp, Augie and his friend, who are going into 6th grade. And when we pulled into the driveway and I saw he had cleared that shit so fast and he had physically taken the brush down to the street.
That's so sexy.
Like it happened so fast. I was like, wow, I've been like holding this chore in my mental space for so long. And then I see this guy
Mhm.
do it in like 30 minutes. I was like, what?
Mhm.
And I just got so excited. And all I could think is, he's a fucking badass, right? This guy's a badass. So I get out of the car. My kids are like getting their backpacks, and my son's friend is over. And I'm going to change the name of the handyman and let's just pretend his name is Brian. I get out of the car and I go, Brian, you are a freaking baddie. Which I thought
I think go ahead.
that means
okay.
badass.
Yeah,
Anybody?
you're
It
okay.
is. It does.
No.
Well, there's other meanings
No,
where
ma'am.
you're like attracted to the person.
Mhm.
You're hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Like
you
it
want to
means-
like
It
No.
means you're hot and sexy. You're
So,
a baddie.
I
It
didn't
means-
know. And my
right.
son and his friend, you
Die.
can't- they were like, "Ah!" And the 28-year-old like smiles, like, oh, awkward. And I'm going, what? You guys, what? And they're like running into the house like they're on fire. They're like, why
he's
did you
like, I
say-"
gotta get hold of my dad. Something
Yeah.
really weird is going on.
Yeah. Got the language wrong.
Oh my God.
Oh, no.
Oh, the worst is that he was young and he knew the meaning.
Yeah, that's the
He knew
worst.
the meeting and he was like, oh
Yeah.
man, this cougar wanted to fuck.
I held on to it.
After I
was
cleared
like,
her bush.
You guys are freaking wrong. You're overthinking this. Let me show you. And I go to Google, and sure enough,
Let me
I was
show
wrong.
you.
I was very wrong.
Let me show you guys. Chat GPT, what does baddie mean?
Yeah. Right.
God.
Totally.
What
Okay,
does
all right.
I
Those
thought it meant
coattails.
badass, 100%.
Well, yeah,
guess
girl, you're in your
and-
40s.
Yeah, it does to you.
It does to us.
That's
I'm
so
gonna go on
interesting.
ChatGPT right now.
I was just
baddie.
going to do it. Okay, good. What does our pal say it means? You a baddie. Isn't that a
We're gonna find
song?
out.
ChatGPT
Yeah,
is
baddie.
wrong all the time.
Not about lingo. You a baddie.
Do you guys know I asked ChatGPT to create a drawing of the porch that I want to add to the side of my house?
Oh, there's
Oh,
drawings
fun.
Oh,
suck.
cool. Show us.
And then, well, it created the drawing, and then I was like, it's wrong because you mixed up the 10 side with the 20 side. Can you fix it? And then every correction I gave it, it just got more and more fucked up.
Yeah, sometimes you have to start from scratch.
I've never
The
used
more you
ChatGPT.
feed it, sometimes the more fucked up it gets. You got to start all over.
Every week you're always like amazed. Never
I
used
know.
it.
I really
Don't
want
know
to.
what the fuck you're talking
It's
about.
just, to me, it's like it's the exact same as like when everybody updates their phone, but I don't have it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Well, ChatGPT says, think of someone who blends fashion, confidence, and Instagram ready energy. The term is generally positive. Tone and context can shift its meaning.
I mean,
If you're a horny middle-aged woman chasing your
but if you're a sixth
landscaper.
grader and you've ever watched YouTube, a baddie is like a
hottie.
person.
Like Sabrina
of
Carpenter
interest.
is a baddie.
Yes.
Yes. So ChatGPT, I got the same critique. They thought it was what I thought. So, but when
I said, what
Googled
is
it-
baddie in common lingo 2025?
Or according to our boys.
According to Gen Z or whatever their gen is.
Oh my God,
No,
look
but
how much. Oh my God, why didn't I fix the lighting an hour ago?
Oh,
I'm
that
so
looks
mad.
great.
It looks way
You a
better than how
baddie.
I had it before, like where it was just like making my 11s look like the canyon. This is so much better. Damn it. Next
Your
week.
11s.
Your 11s. Softer,
It's okay,
much softer.
the 9
Okay,
people
well,
who are
my
watching.
fail or my commentary, maybe it's a nail, is that I was out by the pool, just in my one-piece bathing suit, walking around in nothing else but my suit. Molly's pool guys came to do the pool.
Did he call you a baddie?
No,
Damn it.
Got it.
no, didn't think nothing. Looked
Okay.
down, never noticed me. Hey, guy, and then I was like, "Oh, hi guys."
Like you were
Hi,
invisible?
we're just gonna go inside. I was completely invisible.
Right,
That
you were like,
can't,
will
that
they-
can't be true. It can't.
You're
I
like, will
cannot.
they be embarrassed? Will I
Yes,
be
ma'am.
embarrassed?
Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, y'all are gonna need an hour and a half after I put the chems in. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I
Stop.
was like,
Oh,
all right, bye.
Yeah, but
God.
you also have to realize that my pool guy is.
A baddie.
he a baddie.
Right.
Mhm.
But
You
that's
got all
why
these
it's funny,
hot
'cause
helpers,
Allie
Momo.
thought he's when
No,
he gets a load
I
of
didn't
this.
notice that. I was just like, oh, like I better get out of the pool. No,
Right.
nothing.
Invisible.
Nothing. Didn't.
I didn't see you
Thank you,
there.
ma'am.
Didn't see you there.
Didn't
How
see
did
you
that
there,
make
ma'am.
you feel, Allie? Were you bummed or you're like, actually, don't give a fuck?
Yeah, I didn't really give a fuck.
I
was
think it
like,
kind
this
of
is
feels
freeing.
good, actually.
This is freeing. Mhm.
When I see JLo still working so hard on her Insta, I feel bad for her. I'm like, this poor woman
Yeah.
is 60 years old.
Oh,
When did she
Demi
get?
Moore, too.
When do you? When are you allowed to stop being hot? Just when? It's
But
so.
is she really 60?
Demi?
No.
JLo is
Late
well.
50s probably.
Let's ask Chad, but
Let's
about
ask.
55.
J-Lo.
Jennifer
Let's see.
Lopez is 55 years old.
There you
she's
go.
55. That's
Right.
a-
I think Jennifer Lopez is hot as shit.
Yes, of course she is. That's my
Do you
problem.
know
Need
who
to
else
try.
is hot? Chrissy, Jessica Biel.
She's so hot.
Oh, always
You
has
guys
been.
that
watching her
fucking
show,
show?
The Better Sister?
Never
Oh
seen
my
it.
Holy
God.
Is she
moly.
Justin Timberlake's wife? Is that?
Yes.
Yes.
She's
Yes.
She's the
Seventh Heaven.
baddie.
Remember that show?
Her shoulders
I
Her
love
little
to
butt.
are
watch.
so strong.
She's buff.
She's buff and
Oh
hot.
my God.
She's
I'm watching
beautiful.
it and I'm like, am I a lesbian? I can't stop looking at her arms.
I
Right.
could be a lesbian for her. She's fucking hot.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm gonna go with my fail. I don't know that I
Okay.
have any nails or nothing noteworthy, but and I already told Molly and Allie this, but I took Matilda and Levi, surprised them at Sabrina Carpenter in London
Amazing.
a few days ago.
Amazing.
Unbelievable.
So
And it was
fucking cool.
it was a huge surprise. She didn't know. We're walking through Hyde Park. Mom, everybody loves Sabrina Carpenter in London. Everybody's wearing a shirt. Oh my God, everybody's Mom, look there, look there. And Levi's like, oh God, we're at a Sabrina Carpenter concert, aren't we?
Oh my God, that's
And
funny.
I was like, we are. And then, Matilda freaked out. But then, so then there's just it was so inappropriate. My bad. Just my bad. Everywhere you go, there are little 8-year-olds and up wearing football jerseys that say Sabrina on the front and 69 on the back. And there's all these little girls wearing jerseys that say 69.
Oh
And Levi's
my
like,
God.
Mom, bro, that little girl's wearing a 69 shirt. He's like, bro, that's sex. That's sex.
Oh
And I
God.
was like, okay, pipe down. Okay, pipe down. And he's like, you can get one, but like, oh my God, bruh. So there was the whole 69 conversation. Okay, tone it down, Matilda. What's 69? Oh my God, no. And just little girls everywhere wearing it.
Weird.
And so weird. I did buy one, which I know is a
Weird. She's like weird. Yeah. So weird. I
I
actually
bought
did.
it.
I
For
did
the
buy one.
record, I did not wear it, but I was like, I need to get this. It's so cute to sleep in. But we go to watch the concert and the song Bed Chem comes on.
Uh-huh.
And it's a POV of Sabrina laying in a heart-shaped bed. She's wearing next to nothing. She's so fucking sexy in like stilettos. And then two men are over her and they start French kissing. And she is just gyrating the bed. And then suddenly in the middle of the song, they break into Ride It, My Pony. And it just
hot.
gets so raunchy. And I'm just so uncomfortable, like looking down at Matilda. Her jaw is dropped. Her eyes are just bulging out of her head. And at the end, she was like, I really liked
That was amazing.
I really
I was like, I really liked that. That was my favorite.
Mhm.
And
Oh my
I
God.
just feel like I exposed her to a little bit too much.
She had a sexual awakening.
She had a little bit of an
did.
awakening, and now we're doing lower eyeliner. So I don't know if that's connected.
Oh God.
It was a lot for an
I'm
8-year-old.
psyched for that's a great nail though, and I'm psyched for her and I'm psyched for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a nail and a fail. For sure.
My nail is Wawa graduated from high school.
Oh,
Oh, we love
gosh.
Wawa.
Yeah.
our first graduate.
He did. He graduated,
Hey.
and actually, I'm not going to get upset about it. There's plenty of time to cry, but the nail was that the whole day was one of those days where you've been doing, those days like a wedding, like a big birthday party, where you've been doing the prep for weeks behind the scenes,
Uh-huh.
and you're just praying that day off, everything stays according to this plan you have in your head. And
Right.
you guys know, like, there's a million moving pieces. We had a lot of family in town for graduation, which we're really lucky to have. We had to get a sitter for Wolfie. We went out to dinner somewhere fancy that had to seat all of us. Everybody had to have an outfit. Everybody was meeting there at different times. People had to all get their own tickets, blah, 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 blah.
Logistical
The
craziness.
logisticals
Crazy.
were insane. And I got into bed that night on the highest high of my life.
Oh,
Oh.
great.
Like, JJ and I literally high-fived. Like,
Oh,
That's
that
amazing.
day, it went, every single thing went
Wow.
perfectly. And most importantly,
Oh.
Wawa had the day that I know he wanted. Just enough family to feel loved, lots of freedom to do his own thing. It was just a perfect day. It was perfect.
That's amazing, Kate.
That's
I'm
like-
so
so much as
Yeah.
a mom goes into
Ugh.
like just a day that they'll never know.
yeah.
They'll
They'll
never
never
know.
know what you did.
Oh my
behind the
God.
scenes.
And it was funny because it was funny. Jeremy actually at dinner, I know I told you guys that Wawa at our dinner was so sweet and stood up and said, I want to say thank you to mommy.
I can't.
Mm.
Did he say mommy?
He said mommy.
Okay.
I want to say thank you to mommy.
I can't
But
take
actually,
that.
JJ, who
That's so sweet, Kate.
is so used to the way things operate in our household.
Right. Everything's just there and exists perfectly without a.
Well, everybody's doing their role. Nobody's patting anybody on the back around here.
Right.
He actually said, like, I gotta thank my wife for making it happen and getting us
Aw,
here.
That feels good.
And I was like, okay, wish the cameras had been rolling. Thanks, honey.
And look, you're like, this is like the win on your podcast. All we need is a little thank you sometimes.
I
It's really
know.
sad. I actually was
Wow.
thinking, like, wow, I
He
worked
thanked
really
you,
hard.
Kate, and now we're on the podcast.
Days later.
But it's true though, you guys.
You were seen, and
goes a
that's
long way.
everybody wants to be fucking seen.
Everybody
right?
wants to be seen.
Yeah, that's what this whole podcast is about. Like, I see you.
I see you. He said thank you.
guys every day.
And my fail, as I shared with you guys, is that it's like day 2 of summer. Wolfie is
Oh,
home with me
God.
all summer because we're not doing camp for him because we're putting all our pennies in the college pile. I had a fantasy that we would just be like, I don't know, day tripping, hitting the beach, adventuring, chilling with friends.
Yeah.
And I have two torn tendons in my right foot. And I'm going to spend all summer in a boot. And I received that information on a video call with my doctor, which Wolfie was present for, and literally trying to put a Lego minifigure in my ear the entire time for the entire call. And I said at
While
one
you're
point,
getting the worst
and
news.
it's so funny. I could tell she didn't have kids because she didn't say like, "Hi, sweetie, your mom's gonna be okay." Nothing. She looked like when we got on the call, she was like, okay. She was like, "Can
my
you hear me?"
gosh.
Okay. Like
Annoyed. She was annoyed. Yeah.
annoyed. She went through the whole thing about the boot, blah blah blah. It's a pain in the ass. And I was like, "Okay, what about like driving, showering, all that?" Because she was like, "You have to be in it 24 hours." I was like, "What about driving?" She was like, "Oh yeah, I would just go ahead and say like, don't drive, just take public transportation."
Stop. No.
I was like,
Does she
"Sorry,
not
what?"
also live in New York? I don't understand.
I was like, "Oh." I was like, "Okay, I mean, I'm a stay-at-home mom with 4 kids. It's the summer. I don't know if that's gonna work."
No.
You
I
can't
was
apply
like-
a little pressure with the boot?
I
Did
was
you
like,
say boot 24 hours? Because I just pictured you in bed with Jeremy with the boot on.
Yeah, you got to
That's weird.
shower
Molly, the
with a
first
trash
question he
bag over
asked
it.
me, the first question he asked me, he was like, "Do you have to wear it in bed?" Like, I was
Yeah.
like, "Well, I'm gonna be okay. Don't worry."
Yeah.
And
It's
yes, you
not
can
like-
sign it.
Thanks
Sabrina
for your
Carpenter's little
concern.
stiletto boots, that's for sure.
No, it's like a giant boot with an industrial sized Tiva on top.
In the bed.
I got really down. I got down a really depressing rabbit hole on Reddit of pictures of people's toes just hanging off the
No.
front of the boot. Like,
Yeah.
black toes.
God. You need to get some cute summer socks.
Whatever.
You'll
it just
have
is
the
what it
Tiva.
is.
It'll be okay. Just get
It's
it
gonna be fine.
petty.
It could be worse. I'm gonna be fine, but yeah, maybe
That's
I'll
a
wear
f-
that in bed and nothing else.
Yeah, that's the plan.
That'll satisfy some kink.
All
No,
right.
but we have to.
Time for my OnlyFans. Okay.
Silver linings.
Really good idea, actually.
Make some lemonade out of
Really
the
good
lemons.
idea. Not for Allie. The
So-
pool guy doesn't care.
No, right.
Fuck
I
that.
don't give a fuck. Yeah, the real thing is nobody
Nobody gives
else
a fuck
gives a fuck about me.
anymore.
Right.
Nobody
We're like,
fucking
I don't
cares.
care how I look.
They don't care about my boot. They don't care about my suit. They don't care about
But you know
any of
what?
it.
They never did.
They never did. They never fucking did.
There it is.
But I'm really dying laughing because we think we're having this epiphany.
Right.
I don't care how I look. It's like, right.
All right, girls. Well, always a pleasure. So, what do we want to say to our listeners?
We want to say,
We
guys,
still, yeah.
like us, follow us, watch our YouTubes, please, and tell a friend.
Leave a review.
And shout us
leave
out
a
a
review.
question.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.